What do you mean not for long, ho?
I said might not be for long.
Every other Monday? What you talking about?
No, I mean you might not like it for long if something bad happens per se, you know?
I like it better than if I was a fucking level 3.
What are you saying is going to happen there? Big shot?
Yeah, you gotta...
I don't know, nerd. I'm just saying, like,
for us?
you gotta be paranoid, all right? Keep on your willies.
You don't have to be paranoid. You just are.
Keeps you alive longer.
Ready to see some shit like this. But giant.
Yeah, I don't know when Jordan's gonna get
here. Pretty.
Leafy sea dragon.
6 this morning, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lame.
Well, this is everybody for right now, so if we want to go ahead and jump in, I'll give us an extensive recap of what we were last doing, because we have not played in this setting in a while.
Yeah, because who the hell are we and what are we doing again? I don't remember.
Grace.
Thank you.
Also, I'm here to remind you that you do not get another character with the name G.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes, no more G characters.
I got it. Goober, Grace, Gabby, I'm good. I got all the G's. No more.
Let's see. So yeah, last we left off, the party was traveling to where one of their friends, their party members, is from, Alondor. They were traveling to the coastline to his monastery. They were going to stay there before heading out onto their ocean adventure into the depths, where they heard one of the orbs might be residing in this rift at the bottom of the ocean. Before doing so, they got up to some, let's say, antics in the capital. Also got branded with a nice renown blessed upon the group, protectors of the king, you know, and given honorary drakes. Upon leaving that city, the party wanted to collect their horses. So they went back to Farvel, where they left their horses and cart a long time ago. Picked them up from Deckard's estate there, and used the amplification orb to kind of make they were going to use teleportation, but it made like this open door that you could fit a horse through. To almost like the gate spell, but not really. It seemed to be stuck to this plane only. Was what the power of the orb was able to do for that teleportation spell. And Yo went through to Grace's land, where Grace wanted to drop off her horse because it looked a bit sad and long in the face, and longing for home. Eventually, walking through the meadows and seeing Grace's castle off in the distance, a wild pack of horses running through the fields. The horse leapt as they said their goodbyes and joined the pack. Using the spell once again, they transported themselves to the outskirt of Alondor's monastery on the rocky ocean cliffside, this rolling plain scape looking out across the ocean. They found themselves in a bit of a downpour, debating on who would go in and who would stay outside. Some of the party splitting up stayed outside, and some went in to be greeted by the monks, greeting Alondor back from his long journey that he had been on, asking questions if he was here to stay, all found that there had been someone upkeeping his room. A young follower of his, someone that was trying to follow in his footsteps, maybe. Learned that their fates may not be so favorable, as they have failed the rite of passage too many times, and may not get the chance to do it again. Mills was blessed with a sight of a large golden snail, who granted him a sort of a boon, and the others on the outside were met with rocks flying above, harrying them trying to find food for the night as they hunted before the rains ended. They dispatched them with quick work, and not too long passed as everyone got message, or Grace got the message that from Deckard that they would be arriving soon, and down through the cloud cover, the large starship emerged, glowing with this blue hum of lights. The party found their different ways to board it. Some trying to break the shields through the glass, to no avail. Everybody decided, why don't we just go through the way you're supposed to go through? And everyone boarded the ship, and it was weird. It was like it was a bit unsettling because they weren't greeted right away by Deckard or by Captain Krellick. They were led to a room that nobody was in, and then the door locked, and some sort of mist started to shroud the room. A little bit frantic. Everybody came to realize that this is some sort of detoxation, maybe, that they were being put through, and didn't set off too many alarms, and for too long. But nonetheless, Krellick and Deckard both together entered the room to talk with everyone, saying that they had devised some sort of serum along with the suits and the creature technology that they'd been using with the ship to shield the effects of walking side by side in the same time as each other. The time dilation not affecting them as they got closer to each other, as you have seen it do in the past. You all made a plan to go to this rift that you acquired a map for from the library in the monastery, and it's going to be a long trip under the water, down into the depths of the ocean. If the ship can survive, it is unknown to you, and what lies beneath this giant crack in the earth below the waters is unknown. But that's what
he said the title.
I was like,
He said the thing.
you said the thing.
And that's where we'll pick up as the ship starts to descend.
Thank you. I couldn't find it fast enough.
Into the depths.
What
that was unplanned. All of that was off the cuff. I was not planning on ending the recap with the title. There we go.
Nice.
Poetry.
So yeah, everybody is aboard the ship, starting to submerge below the depths, leading towards off onto your journey with this map in hand of where you need to go to find this large crack in the continent.
So, what?
I think I asked this last time, and I think that either Krellick or Deckard said that the artificers on the ship would be the IT guys. like they were the ones that
We
could
told them
deal
that.
with my eye.
We told
I
them that they were
don't- no,
gods.
But this was separate. This was separate.
Oh.
I want to get the eye put in, the tech eye. So I think I
And
asked
where did you get that eye?
from Cypress's stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
They,
In the basement where we shouldn't have been.
Yeah. I felt that.
Krillik,
Okay.
Krillik speaks up and says, yes, it would be the, down in the IT room where you might find, one of them tinkering out on the ship mechs.
Before doing that, though, I will turn to Deckard since he gave a whole lore dump. And I'm gonna be like, do you think he can control me with this eyeball, or do you think I can use it without him being an issue?
And from what I understood from, everything that went on with the tech wars, it was all connected. So, maybe.
Are you sure it's worth it?
Maybe I don't want to do that. Yeah.
Unfortunate for us at some point.
Or maybe you can control all the tech now with that eye.
Maybe I can be head honcho. Or maybe I can see shit that no one else can. Did we identify this thing? I don't think we did.
Can't
Grace,
do
can
it.
you identify?
Shit, I don't remember what I can do now. Hold on.
I mean, we can-
maybe
we can-
acquaint ourselves.
I mean, we could go see the artificers. I believe they'd be able to tell you what it is, at the very
Yeah.
least.
Yeah,
And
I
if
can
you-
identify.
Yeah, and if you want it put in after that, then we can get it put in.
Okay, I'll do that
Mhm.
then.
Yeah.
I'll walk with you. I'd like to see the guys down to the mechs too.
Okay. Do we? Oh, are we gonna? Are they gonna be mad at us for ratting them out as gods or whatever the fuck?
I
Think?
I mean,
They
no.
probably know. If they're gods, they probably know that we sold their asses out. But they didn't really tell us we had to keep quiet.
Right, I was gonna say they didn't say it was a
yeah,
secret.
they
and
didn't
also,
say keep it a secret.
yeah. Plus they're gods. What are they gonna do?
What?
So
What are they gonna?
what?
Don't ask that question.
Excuse me.
Don't ask that question.
How about we don't
Urva,
tempt
what are
the
we gonna do?
gods?
What are we gonna do now that we've told them it's
Right.
too late?
We are branded by them. Remember, we have a favor that we owe them because of what they transported
I know.
us.
I know.
Yeah, it is burned into our skin,
Forgot about that. Mm-hmm.
and I might have to owe them another one if I get this shit put in my face.
Uh-huh. Yep. Highly probable.
Next time, just offer them like your firstborn or something.
Not having kids. The fuck?
Exactly.
I mean, can they force you
Loophole.
to try? If you're not planning on it and you tell them they can have your firstborn, will they force you to have a kid? Because that does not sound enjoyable in any
That's
regard.
a valid question.
I
That's
don't
a
think
valid
so,
question.
but I don't know.
They didn't
They
seem
are
like
gods.
they did not seem like the type of guys that would make somebody do something they didn't want to. We did ask them for a favor.
We did.
know barely anything about them, and
Did you forget
they
they were
only-
playing with little pieces that were our friends on a little table?
No, I
a
haven't forgot
very
that.
existential crisis of them to do in
Mhm.
front of us.
You know what? Either way, you got to go talk to them. So
Right. Which one of you had the map? I can put it into the system for the coordinates on the ship.
I think I
Kelly
had
speaks
that
up.
because I speak Draconic. Here.
Thanks. And he'll take it over to this large like glass screen that has stuff popping up on it, and he'll kind of like Xerox scan it, and he'll just go on to punching things into a computer, not listening to any of you now. He's just doing some work over there.
the more things change, the more they stay the same.
What do you mean by that?
Gets what he wants and just ignores us.
Really? What does he have to listen to us for? We're literally babbling about nothing that is useful information. Also, they're both present in this room, Deckard
What
and
are we
Krellick,
talking about?
and actually, have y'all established if since you can exist in the same room now, are y'all able to find, like, meld your memories or some shit? Like, are you?
It's funny you
fig-
should ask that because it's like we have the same memories, but they're slightly different. We've been
Right, 'cause-
going over that for a bit.
Like, Krellick's dad survived in his, right? His
Yeah.
world. Is that like the differences?
Well, that's one of the main ones, yeah.
And also the death curse and whatnot. What are the little ones, and do they pertain to this?
I don't
All
know.
of
He
it.
likes pineapple, and I can't taste. I do not like it at all. It's a little one, I guess.
One of you has mommy issues, one of you has daddy issues. I mean, is this all inconsequential things, or is there anything important we should know?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Yet again, the mystery, the enigmas. Now we have two enigmatic versions of the same person. Ugh. I need to go
Solid.
to the. Let's go to the
Yep,
artificer
let's go.
I'll go too.
or IT guys. Also, are we
I'll
manning the ship while
Just
we're?
hang out because there's nothing really I can do.
Oh no, like I said, when you guys got back on the ship, we've replaced all of your positions, so no need to work.
Got it. I might need a meteor
Oh.
shot after this fucking artificer shit at this point.
That I'm done for.
I'll come get you if we go to the bar.
Yeah, so where's everybody heading?
Down to where the gods were, in the
Yeah.
basement
Well-
Yeah, you
area.
see Deckard go over and stand next to Krellick and start helping him, like, asking him questions, like, what can I do to help, like, get these coordinates in? Do I need to go to the bridge and stuff? Just, talking to each other.
I think Nyx was staying close
yeah,
though.
Hey, you two, the two that are the same person that I really can't stand, can you kind of move this conversation away from where I'm sitting?
You're in the captain's room.
You move.
What do you mean? Yeah, you move.
I was invited here as a guest.
Right, well, we have, got a bit of work to do, so, like, I mean, you're
Just
welcome
come with
to
us.
stay
We'll
here,
drop
but
you off at the bar.
Okay, yeah,
They
I'll
can do
just
their
go to the
shit.
bar then.
Did he get another crown since we last saw him? Yeah, I think he did. He's got, like two now. 3, I think.
Which one are you talking about? Is it the one that you can't get rid of?
Deckard and Krellick were just talking to each other.
Yeah, I think that one's cursed. So
That one for
that's
sure.
a good one. Yeah, yeah. The new one, I think, that you're
Mhm.
talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Deckard saw that one when he came out of Barovia.
But did Krellick? Wait, I thought this was Krellick talking
Yeah, Krellick would ask Deckard.
Oh,
Yeah.
ask Deckard.
about the
okay.
crown. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit's cursed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think half of our items are, but whatever.
All right. Who the hell are my
Let's get
character
down
peoples
to
now? Who is
business.
this? We got. Wait, what's everybody else's names?
Cade,
Terwin.
Okay, Terwin.
Nyx.
Nick.
You got
I got
Nick, and then Alondor and Mills and Crumb are not here.
Mm-hmm.
Crumb.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. That's it.
Fucking Crumb.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Are
here
they
on the ship, they're just
Tagging
not-
along?
Yeah,
Or
they're just gonna follow
they're
you guys.
off? Okay, gotcha. Right,
Solid.
let's get fucking going.
Okay, so y'all are heading down towards the IT deck at the very bottom of the ship. Is anybody else? Is everybody heading down there, or are some people stopping off other places?
I'm going.
I'm going.
to the
Where I work
bar.
before.
You going to the bar? Okay, so yeah, you'll
Mhm.
stop off 2 decks below where you are right now, at the bar, and you see the same bartender in there. Well, you're back, are ya?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, a bunch of water right now.
Yep. Pour me
What
a
do you have?
drink.
Yeah, sure. Start
Yeah,
pouring.
dealer's choice.
Man of few words.
And he's just gonna start ripping cigars since he now has access to unlimited.
Yep.
Fucking
Oh
dumb.
yeah.
So yeah, Nix, I think Mills. No, Mills is gonna go down. He's gonna leave Crumb with you, at the bar, and then Alondor is gonna stay at the bar with you as well.
Okay.
And then the four of you head down to the IT deck. You're going down the levels, and you're going down and down, and you get to the door that opens to where Grace once had her job here, that you all eventually came to at one point. And it opens into this like long, dark hallway. No lights are on. You see the door to the right of where Grace would work down at the end of the hallway there.
Who else came with?
It's Cade, Grace, Terwin, and Mills.
Mills. Got it. Thank you.
You said it's dark, like no one's here?
Yeah, just the lights in this hallway are off.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I guess we'll go to where Grace would be working. See
Yeah,
what's
you go down
in
to the
there.
end of the hallway. You press the button to open the door, and the door opens, and the lights are off inside here.
Hello?
Don't hear anything.
I'm gonna cast light on well, myself.
Okay. Yeah, you cast light, and you begin to
Do that too.
shed this light from you. It emanates, and you see in this
Light.
area like everything is kind of like covered with dust.
Huh?
No one's been here in years.
Did-
How long's it been since we
Years?
saw those guys?
Oh, maybe it's been years based on how they've been traveling.
What the fuck? Or maybe they did some weird
Mm.
godly shit.
I was gonna say, unless they left and they made it look like they were never there.
Is the board with the characters there or
Hmm.
anything? Any of their old belongings that we saw?
Give me an investigation check.
Okay, 21.
Yeah, this looks like a room filled with files and these weird like screens that you see all over this place. A couple desks in here. Everything covered in this like almost thick layer of dust. And you touch it, and you pull it up onto your finger. It's very thick dust that is settled across everything. You don't see anything familiar like that.
Do they exist here only to do what they did with us and then leave? Or did by selling them out, they did some weird timey-wimey bullshit?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
What were their names
They
again?
had to make it seem like they were never there.
It was,
Even though-
one was Asmongold or something, Asmongold, and the other, shit, I have it here somewhere, hold on.
Oh,
Asmongold and Khaleesi.
oh yeah, Khaleesi. But we just talked to Deckard and Kralik upstairs, and they said they would be down here, right?
But we did also just tell them that the people down
Yeah,
there were gods.
But it's not like we only met them. We didn't make them up. Everybody else was aware of them, but
I'll look at the brand on the skin, if it's still there.
Yeah, it's still on your wrist.
Asmongold, Khaleesi, where the fuck are you?
Hear nothing. So the eerie silence in this dust-filled office.
Is there anything that looks like it might have been theirs or a personal item? Parchments, anything?
You can also give me an investigation check. Terwin didn't.
with a 21. So
Mhm.
I'm sure they were very thorough if they ever existed in the first place.
Well, you were also looking for something specific, though. So I'm hoping I can
I
get.
was looking for anything from before, their personal belongings.
Oh. Mhm.
Grace, give me a history check.
18.
Okay. 16.
16. You start thinking to yourself, the last times that you came down here, last time everyone came down here, this hallway didn't exist. The elevator got off right into the office.
Guys, the last time we were here, the hallway was not a thing. So, like, did they create some other space that we entered into? And this was the original space that no one has touched, but when they were here, we entered into a different space?
I mean, we are
Is it
dealing
like
with the gods that we've encountered recently have pocket dimensions and things, right?
I was gonna say, so, like, maybe we came out of the elevator and we were actually in another
Different domain.
dimension, their world, and then they cut it off when they left?
Maybe it's no longer available to us because we've asked for a favor already and
Maybe.
been branded. Maybe because
Or we
of
ratted
this
them out,
brand,
and so now somebody knows and they had to go.
maybe this brand is like a reverse key where
Oh, we
anyone
can't
who
access
has
them.
it can't find them unless they want to be
Oh.
found.
Oh, that's an interesting idea as well.
Fuck. Well, we might have to get like Deckard or someone down here to check and see. Someone without the brand to see that theory.
Yeah.
But
Uh-huh.
we might need to tell Krellick that his IT department no longer exists. At least to us.
Yeah, that's a solid point. Yeah, we should do that. Yeah.
Alright.
Wait a minute. Does that mean that wait, do we have Mills's? No, we left Mills's person.
Are Crumb and Alondor with
Crumb.
Nyx?
Your mix.
Okay, so Crumb doesn't have the thing, right? Crumb wasn't with us on the ship.
The brand? No, he wouldn't have
Yeah.
it.
So
Well,
he could come down.
he is a
but he's
copy
part of-
of Mills,
Okay.
technically.
Good point.
So maybe.
Not a good test. Okay. Well, shit.
We can just send someone to be. I'm sure Krellick will want someone to investigate if they're here. So he'll send someone without the brand. They'll be like, oh, there's a fucking hallway and no one's been here for years. Or they're gonna walk in and be like, oh, they're right here. I don't know what the fuck you loonies are talking about.
Yeah, we should probably go tell them that.
Yeah, I'm already walking back down the hallway to the elevator.
All right, let's go.
All right. I'm so confused.
All right, so y'all walk back down to the elevator and get back in.
Mhm.
Give me a investigation check. Everybody.
All of us?
15.
19 for 23.
Why'd you say that?
Wasn't it at 20?
Still a 19.
13?
Yeah, so you all get back in the elevator, and Cade, when you're getting in, you know you normally say voice commands to what deck that you want to get on, and you guys said IT to come down to this one. You notice there's also like this panel, this pad with different decks and everything on it. You guys are below one that says IT on it.
Oh.
You guys noticed this, right?
Is there a button?
It has a button.
Can we push the IT button?
Kate pushed it.
Yeah, push it, lights up. You go
Solid.
up, doors close, the elevator goes up one deck. Ding. Doors open. You get off. It's a bustling crowd of about 15 different people working at computers, plugging in cables, doing different things that looks like to help make this ship's infrastructure work properly.
Do we recognize anybody?
Out off the top of your head.
Guys, we're still in the ship,
I'm
right?
so confused.
I think there's some fate or something at work here.
But if
'Cause
we
you
said
were supposed
IT
to
in the
work there.
elevator, why did it take us down below IT?
I think
See
they
someone's
fucked with the
walking.
elevator.
Someone's walking by as you say that, and they say, "Oh yeah, we've been needing to get that fixed. New deck assignments and everything." And they just continue to go around.
New deck assignments? What you talking about? When did that happen?
Were y'all below this one before?
Oh, this. You see somebody else walking by. It's a different person. This person is gone. They're doing something else. Another person's walking by. Yeah, there's only like a crew of 2 or something before all of us. They needed more people, so had to take
Where'd
over
those
another
two
deck.
go?
Where'd
No,
those
no
two go?
idea. They just left.
How long ago?
I don't know. I've only been on the ship about a week.
That's fishy as hell.
Who's your manager? Who's in
George,
charge?
we have a direct manager. No, like we're all equal down here, right? Like we all work this. Bitches, I'm your manager, okay? I tell you all what to do. And you see this person walking over, and they look very familiar. Could be the twin to the engineering deck. Kind of this
Oh, yeah.
brash-looking lady.
Oh. With that
But
mix?
not exactly the same.
Not exactly the same, no.
Okay. Hello. How long have y'all been working here?
Oh, well, I was sent to bring this crew in a couple weeks ago. Let's see, what day is it now? Oh, shoot, that's like a month ago now. Yeah. So about a month ago, my sister got me on board, and I brought my IT crew from another ship onto this one to get it all up top and ship shape.
What about the
What about
guys
your
that?
predecessors?
Finally.
Oh, I don't know about them.
Insight check?
Sure.
I have a nat 20 insight.
You
Like
rolled a natural
passive?
20.
No, I have a 20 passive insight. Sorry.
Okay, that's not a natural 20.
Yeah,
that's a
sorry.
natural one.
Yeah.
I got a 15.
24.
Yeah, I mean, seems like she's telling the truth. She was brought here to do a job. Doesn't really know who that she's replacing. She just knows that she was brought here to.
Hey, what were the
guide the
name?
crew.
What were the names? The human names, or whatever you want to call it. Do you remember?
What?
He doesn't know who they are.
No.
Wasn't it Roy and Moss?
Yeah,
What?
I think it was just Roy and Moth. The people before you. We
Before
met
you
them,
guys,
but we're
you guys
trying
know
to
the
figure
people
out.
before me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
We
We're
met
trying
them.
to
I
find
know
out where
who
the
they are.
fuck
Kind
they
of.
went.
Kind of. We were trying to find them.
I don't know. I was just told to come here and crew an IT group. Get
By your
this place
sister?
up and running.
So I thought this was supposed to be the best ship. Like, what was wrong with it that they needed all these IT people?
Some sort of like they needed more power diverted from one area to another, and they couldn't figure out how to do it, and they were trying to do this. I don't know, whatever the captain's doing, some sort of experiment to create some sort of new technology. I have no idea.
Maybe it's
Mm.
for what they. And we have the tattoos, so in my head I'm like, maybe it's for the device they used between him and Deckard to exist
walk.
Are
simultaneously.
you guys
Uh-huh.
like new in the IT department, or like what are you guys doing down here?
No, we were sent
Where-
here to look for artificers or something.
Oh yeah,
by the captain.
we got a couple of those.
I'm looking to get this eye looked at and possibly inserted, depending on its properties.
All right. Sure. Might want to check on the mech techs. They do a lot of stuff with body anatomy.
Okay, so no artificers here, but
No, we do have artificers
know?
here. Just
they
the
just don't
ones that.
specialize with that.
No, they're more of mechanical armaments down here and wire splicing and cable running. So.
Okay, and mech techs, are they in the bay with the big robot thingies? Or
Yeah.
Cade, you know where that is, right? I have no idea. You were talking about the big old mech robot things.
Yeah, they're down below.
Maybe above.
Okay.
Below.
Above.
I thought we were on the bottom.
We were
Where the hell we
just
going?
below.
I'm gonna need you guys to calm down. It's been like 2 months since we did this shit, and it's been like 4 months since we've been on the ship. So let's tone it down, everybody. All right. Yeah, I know where to go.
Okay. Thank you. Keep up the good work, I guess.
Oh, what was your name, ma'am?
Clarissa.
Oh yeah,
And she turns around and gets back to work.
What'd you say?
Clarissa.
Mhm.
Clarissa with a C.
With a K.
Mm-hmm.
With K. Okay. Clarissa. What the fuck is happening right now?
I don't know. I don't claim to know. I'm just. Ugh.
So confused. So, like, do we still? Obviously, IT exists now. We don't have to tell them about that. But, like, we asked where the artificer dudes were, and they
There
sent
are
us.
some here.
Yeah.
But not those aren't the ones we were looking for. So maybe. I don't know.
We could talk to Krellick about the change, because he might be aware of
Yeah.
the replacement, but
I mean, you guys asked him where artificers were. You know, he did say that there would probably be some on the mech bay.
okay.
Let's
So
go
did
check
he
the
say
mech bay.
Did say
or
that.
IT? Because I thought he
He
said
said
IT.
both.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
I think what you're
Okay.
thinking for the probably needs to be like the mech guys or medical, like they said, to get that procedure
I'm on
done.
the same page. I'm ready to go there. But
I'm-
I'm also a little confused by this whole fiasco that's happening right now.
Let's say
where
let,
the people we saw.
Let- let's just take care of one thing at a time.
Fair.
Yeah, we're
While we
walking.
get-
We're
yeah,
going.
let's
I'm
go.
following you right now.
All right, I'll take them to where I remember at least the mech bay being.
Yeah, back into the elevator. You're gonna go up 2 decks. You're gonna get out and you're gonna walk down these long hallways and corridors. This deck looks very function over form. It's very militaristic on this deck. Everything is metal, made out of like metal, and there's handrails covered in the black and yellow wrapping everywhere here. Whereas on the other decks, it's all like more like Star Trek style as
And
before.
futuristic.
Yeah, but Cade, you remember this
minimalist.
because this is where you guys were moving boxes around, storing all of the militaristic goods and everything on this deck. And you get down this long hallway, passing people and everything. You pass the storage room that you worked in, and then it opens up into this large hangar bay with the 6 mechs lined, 3 on each side, and the large blue depths open bay door at the very end.
As we come in and we
Outside
start,
the bay door, you see this large, like, whale type creature swimming behind the ship.
as we make our way there and past the mechs, I'll kind of look and be like, I still really want to fly one of those.
You're not aware thing anymore. Aren't only the were people allowed to do that? Like their bodies are specifically more durable for it or something.
Nobody
told
asked. Nobody asked you. Rude.
Oh shit! I forgot
Okay.
about that. You're no longer the old Cade now. I forgot.
Cade just gonna
Yes,
look a little.
he is an Azamar.
Yeah, he's just gonna look
Right.
annoyed and kind of like,
Reborn.
yeah, keep
You
walking.
wanted this. I helped you. I asked if you wanted this, and you said you did. Don't give me that shit. I supported you the whole fucking time.
He's gonna stop and kind of like
Don't
look
get
at you and
all
just be like,
ropey on me.
he'll just be like, why are you yelling?
I fucking
Now he's being
go
emotional.
away if you don't want to,
I'm trying to help you.
I can find this shit on my own if you don't wanna help me. Jesus.
I literally just said I was helping you, or trying to. You're just yelling at me now.
You guys need like a break from each other or something. You're squabbling like an old married couple here. What's wrong with you dudes? What is the issue?
I haven't raised my
He's
voice
taking
once.
his regrets out on us. Or me, I guess.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna just look for one of the guys.
Yeah, as
Oh,
Just
even though
go
you're
to
no
walk,
longer like them.
yeah, you pass the room with the suits in it that you use to do your spacewalks on with the metal boots and everything, and you walk out into this hangar bay. No need for anti-gravity or anything in this room right now because you're underwater. You're not in space.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you see everybody,
Depressurization.
you know, working on these large mechanical creatures sitting in their individual pods lining this side, and you just hear the sounds of wrenches turning and metal clanking, and
Right. As we come into like earshot, I'll be like, "Oi, fellas, how goes it?"
you see one guy peer out, the Leonin, out from behind one of the up top next to where the head would be of the mechanical creature, and he goes, "It's a familiar face."
You and your familiar scent.
What guys doing back?
We're looking for any of the artificers around here that might be able to tell us what my friend's eye can do.
Tech.
Grabs a wrench out of his pocket and fucking throws it across the way, and it hits. You don't see anything, you just hear,
Damn.
Gregor, see what they need. Fine, Jesus.
Appreciate it.
To throw wrenches all the time. You
Is
see
he a
hobbling
new-
out.
New guy.
Maybe. You see hobbling out from behind one of these, the feet area of one of these large mechs, rubbing his head. Right. What do you need?
My friend has got a mechanical eye that he wants to get looked at. And I'll kind of set to the side so you can...
And I'll take it out and I'll be like, yeah, I'm trying to see what the capabilities on this thing are before maybe getting it put in.
All right, let me see it. And grab it, and he'll start walking towards what looks to be a workbench off in the distance. He eventually gets to it and clicks some lights on, and you see all these like schematics and everything posted up behind this workbench. It's got like a little anvil. It's got like a winch attached to it as well. All different sorts of tools scattered around in boxes and stuff, and he sets it down, and this is a small gnome, by the way, the average age, kind of gruffy and oil covered, and he sets it down on the workbench, and he grabs like this tool and starts prying on it and pries it open and flips it around and unscrews something and pulls like this core out of the back of it and sets it on the table and kind of fans it open, and the thing opens like an orchid in front of him. And he then puts these goggles on and clicks a couple buttons on them. The lenses change color. He starts to identify this thing.
Cool.
Real familiar with this tech.
I mean, tech is tech. Once you learn how it works, I mean, it's all pretty much the same.
Right.
Okay.
And I think Cypress's name was like etched into that thing,
Uh,
right?
Somewhere. I mean, you don't know if
Somewhere.
he saw it or not.
Yeah.
He does this thing, and he puts this like long, skinny screwdriver down into it, and a huge shock of arcade energy comes out, and he goes, "Fuck! Ah, shit! Ugh. Well, all right, I'll be careful right there." He kind of spins it around, and And yeah, it's gonna take about 10 minutes for him to identify this.
I'll stand by, kind of like hunching over his shoulder worriedly, but also trying not to, be overbearing.
Be
But he's just
Shot
like,
him.
this is the last piece of tech that I have
Mhm.
that's new. I don't want it broken. So he's just kind of also observing because he was always interested in like artificer shit.
Hmm?
So he's kind of watching the process.
Yeah, and he's just going about it, and he's like, oh shit, I gotta place those. And he pulls like this long spindly cable out and pops it out and rips it off and throws it to the side. And then he goes into a box and he's like digging through it, and he pulls out this like finely made blue cable that looked similar. And as soon as he plugs it in, it pulses with this like blue purple energy, and he coils it down and plugs it into the other side. Kind of hums with this blue energy now.
Fascinating.
Is that gonna change how it works, or just...
It should make it better. This is
Okay.
some pretty old fucking tech.
Yeah, it's been in a basement for God knows how long.
Cage is going to kind of shake his head, and he's going to turn around and go see what the guys are up to and how they've been.
Yeah, you see some of them are just like sitting in their cockpits with the top opens, like going over controls and stuff. And some of the arms of the mechanics are moving and just look like they're dialing in their machines.
Yeah. I'll just kind of go up
back from doing like some
drills or something.
Combat training or something. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just go up to whoever the first one is and be like, so how's she handling?
It would be the Leonin again on the left side. The front
Nice.
one there is his, and you see, it's the giant form of it is like giant form of a lion, as before, and just getting the agility dialed in. I was a bit slow in the last challenge we did.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
You hear from the other side of the way. Yeah, that old age is getting you down, isn't it? About time for a new captain. You just see him turn and look, and the guy goes, "Oh shit."
Kate's just gonna be
Real fuck bold over there.
gonna kind of chuckle, be like, I mean, he's got a point. Retirement's not bad necessarily.
Nobody around here is fucking retiring.
I'm jesting. I don't think they could drag your ass away.
They'd have to.
Well, if the time ever comes, I'd still love to get behind, the stick, so to speak, of one of these things.
Looks at you a little bit.
What do you say?
Say he
Looking at
looks
you.
he looks you over a bit down from his cockpit, and he's. Well, I think that time's passed.
Normally I'd say yes, but I've also become a little more durable in other ways. So it would make up for it a little bit. I do miss that feeling when I'm different, or when I was different, but having actual coursing blood through my veins is worth it. Being alive again, I guess you could say.
Oh, you were dead before?
Undead? Technically? Well, not technically. Literally. So.
Yeah, I don't smell it on you anymore.
Okay.
Not what we've got.
No, that part is gone as well. It was kind of a either or thing, so. But, yeah, found some interesting things out since I've seen you guys last, and, but, as far as the strength and durability that I possess doing, what you guys can still do, still on up there. So I think I could handle it still.
Well, it's not about that. It's about having like and blood. You gotta plug
Hmm.
in. As he turns around and you see these 3 large metal holes on
Yeah.
his back.
Interesting.
Could it be adapted for celestial blood?
I haven't heard of anything like that. We don't have one of those.
He just kind of raises his eyebrow at you. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm gonna raise my eyebrow at him and be like, I mean, well, that's what I guess I would identify as now, or at least half celestial. It's a little complicated.
Been fucking around with gods.
My old man, I guess.
Yeah,
Well,
Daddy
me
was.
too, but not in that way.
That could be pretty tricky.
Indeed, mother has a way about her, apparently. Yes. Or should I ask your friend over here that you hit with the wrench
Ask him what?
if it might be able to adapt it to, you know, a celestial thing?
These? You can't do that with these.
Hmm.
You gotta be able to transform into our Lycan form. Thrust all of that
Hmm.
blood energy into the machines to run them.
Hmm. Can I roll like an intelligence or an arcana check to see if maybe I can like glimmer any way that it would work with what I am now?
Yeah, sure. Roll a
Hmm.
Arcana check.
Arcana, okay. $17? Hmm.
From what he's saying and the way that he's explained it to you in the past, you would have to create your own machine that is amplified by a way that you yourself transform to gain otherworldly power. So if you still have the ability to transform into something else,
I.
and,
Ooh.
and you can use that power to run a machine of your own creation, could be possible, but it'd take a lot of work to build one of those.
I can transform. My radiant soul says you transform. You can transform.
Into what?
Into.
Once prolonged rest is in action, you can transform, gaining glimmering eyes and 2 incorporeal wings. It says transform. It's
it says
not.
transform, but really,
Hey,
It's
hey.
eyes and wings.
Okay. It says transform. That's all I'm saying.
you're like a cheap version of the
and-
Transformers that would go from like one to the next. That was it.
And-
Was
Now
it
it's
the
transforming, it
McDonald's-
just really fully changed.
The McDonald's one that only
Your
just pops
sensitivity
open.
and
Mhm,
limited
mhm.
knowledge of how all of this works. Yeah, maybe you might be able to build one yourself.
Take a while though.
Mhm.
He'll just do like this, be like,
Good luck.
you know, I'll talk to the artificer over there and see. I mean, never know. Weirder things have happened, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to plug these cables in on you.
Ugh. I mean, maybe after a few drinks, but you know.
Oh my god.
But I'm glad to see you guys again.
Grace
Looks
is
like
gonna go up to the bar.
Okay.
They're known for her down here. She's going up to the bar.
you guys are doing well though, and looks like you guys have made a few upgrades on some of these.
Yeah, looking at them, they do look a bit upgraded. Some of them have different weapons or different, like there's this large like diamond towering shield that sits right next to it in the bay, and other ones have different weapons that sit next to them as they sit, and yeah, I mean you don't see them; they're not fully on and functioning
Yeah.
right now. So maybe there's some other stuff that you can't see, but yeah.
He's just gonna sigh and shake his head and be like, well, Let me go see what I can figure out from this guy. I appreciate it, though. I hope to see them in action. Well, kind of.
Well,
Are those
let's hope
things
you don't.
rated for underwater?
Rated for everywhere.
Oh shit. Nice.
E for everywhere.
For every- These hands are rated E for everyone.
And I'll just kind of give him a little nod and be like, see you later. Yeah. And I'll go back over to where the Terwin and the gnome are. What did he say the name was?
Gregor.
Gregor. Sorry.
Yeah, you go down, and it's about this time he comes back to you, and he's done. He closes it up and puts this thing back in it and spins it back in and locks it in and turns it around and says, "Well, pretty interesting. Yeah, you said you want to put this into your eye?
Depending on what it is and what it can do, yeah.
I mean, it looks
Substitute.
like it's some sort of control hub. I don't know what it would control, though.
I have an inkling, but what is that all it does? It's
Yeah, it just looks like it controls. It
commands.
can gain power and control tech within a certain radius.
but only within a certain radius.
I
What-
don't think
do you
so.
know what
Yeah,
that
it's got
radius
some
is?
sort of field generation inside of it. I mean, we'd have to test it to find out.
But it'd have to be connected to someone, I'm guessing.
I mean, something would
Test.
have to power it. Yeah,
You have
looks like it
anything
has
that
some sort of neural cognitive insert here that needs to run its power supply. So
can- Right. Do you think it's even feasible to put in place of this one? Like,
have you ever taken that one out?
interface-wise? No.
I mean, I could certainly try.
Well, I mean, just from looking, do you think the interface is gonna be too much? Like, it won't be compatible
Yeah,
or anything?
Nothing's too much for me without a little bit of time.
Why am I getting
But
Baldur's
there's no,
Gate
like-
vibes with the eye?
There's no, like, curses or downsides to this eye at all?
I mean, not,
Like,
not that I can
maybe
tell. I mean, it's not
it can-
powered up, but from what I gleaned from it, yeah, it looks like it can control things.
Do you think it can be overridden by outer sources?
Maybe. Same way my brain can be overridden by these shitty-ass wizards that come here and there all the time.
That's fair. You know what? Fuck it.
I mean, they say
I want to try.
nothing's foolproof, so
Yeah, if you want to fucking tinker around with this shit, by all means. If you have the time.
I can sit in this chair. I got nothing else to do today. These guys are just gonna throw wrenches at me all the time.
Yeah, nice goose egg you got there.
speaking of Gregor,
You do that a lot? That seems kind of fucked up.
They know I heal quick. As you say, nice goose egg. You see, there's no scar or anything, or
are you a Lycan as well, Gregor?
yeah.
Question for you. So, I'm no longer at the Lycan persuasion, but I can transform into a enhanced celestial version of myself. Would that be
Angel.
okay? Okay. Little a.
And
Would that
you ask
be-
this when you see these like the small circles, 3 small circles
Yeah.
on the back as well.
Yeah. Would that be enough to do the hookup thing for one of these mechs and power one? Maybe a smaller one? Or just
Tried
like,
it, but the way these are built right here, no. We'd have to design something.
how long do you think that would take?
I don't know, a couple years maybe.
Can I submit a request now to maybe see in a few years if it's possible?
A mech to be created for celestial.
I can give a blood
power
sample.
supply, what I need for that. Oh, blood sample would help immensely. Yes, I can see what I'm working with.
Sure. Do you want me to give it to you or go to medical and get it drawn there?
I can take it right now. And as he pulls out this like giant, you know,
Syringe?
not giant like syringe, but not really like for taking blood.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely not.
Sure.
I mean, you could probably submit the request to Krellick too. Like, you got direct line kind of deal.
Well, I mean, I'll give the blood sample now, and that way he can at least tell
Oh,
me
yeah,
if it's
yeah,
possible.
to at least
So,
make designs and shit.
how should we do this? Do you want me to just like cut my finger or?
Hold out your arm.
Oh.
He comes, takes it, he slaps your arm and goes.
Ah, okay. Yep. Love that. Oh.
And he sets it on the table and he grabs this like tube, this like rubberized tube, and comes over and wraps it around her arm and ties it off.
Yes, thank you so much. Ow.
Is the blood like golden, or like do Azamar have different color blood?
No, it's more of like a pinkish white is what is drawn out of your skin.
Kind of like Lachlan's color.
Yeah, almost. Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's a pretty color.
Almost looks like it has glitter inside of it as well.
You shine from the inside out, huh?
He bleeds Goldschlager.
As it sits in the vial, that like glittery tint.
Ah. Your blood certainly looks magical.
Interesting. Haven't really got.
Scientific? Is that what the term is here? I have no idea.
Haven't really seen it since I've changed.
Well, you want to sit down? I can start popping that eye out.
I'm already sat. I'm sat.
Well, Gregor, if you need anything else, I'm gonna go get a drink to replenish the fluids you just took.
I'll be down here. Y'all know where to find me.
We'll be at the bar.
He'll open this like doorway that's next to his workbench, and then inside of it you see this like Goliath size mech that maybe he gets in.
That's
He goes
cute.
to the side of it, and
That's
he
cute.
grabs, like this roller chair out and puts it over and does a couple pumps on it and gets up to the height to start working on Terwin's eye.
Actually, I'm gonna stay here. This looks interesting.
I could just sit on the floor if you want.
I'm already working. Stay there.
Let the man work. Shh.
Grabs a fucking blowtorch and a tool and starts coming right for your eyeball.
Ooh.
And then we're gonna jump up to y'all at the bar. So
99 bottles of beer on the wall. 99
Already.
bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
All right, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Look.
Natural 1 for a 9.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
you, Grace, you get up there and you see Nyx is already plastered.
Aw.
Him and Crumb, actually, Crumb's holding it together. And Alondor.
Oh no.
Londor is also plastered. You see Alondor and Nyx arm and shoulder just swaying back and forth, singing, and Alondor has been telling you, Nyx, about all the sea life and everything that he wants to show everybody while y'all are down here, and as different sea creatures pass the windows, he regales you with a story of how, you know, he almost caught one that was this big, and yeah, all that type of stuff going on as Grace, you come up to the bar.
Nyx has also found a hat somewhere, and is got 4 lit cigars.
Oh,
Smoking them all
All of them lit, all of them going.
in the mouth at once.
No, it's 2 in each hand, so he'll rotate them.
my fucking god.
Yeah, and you come up, Grace.
Hey,
and see this
boys,
knight.
you look like you've been having fun without us.
Nice. I think Nix is gonna come over and like almost bowl over you in a hug.
Nix, what are you doing? And why? You had a few
You're
drinks.
really
didn't
fun
ya?
sometimes, Grace.
Great. How you holding up there, buddy?
I feel great.
You're drunker than a fish in my water.
He's drunk.
I think you both.
I'm not drunk.
She's
He's drunk. I'm not drunk.
Clearly, obviously.
I could drive a cart right now.
Why would drive the cart in the bottom of the ocean?
Well, I'm not saying that I can. I'm saying that I could.
I think that'd be pretty hard right now. Nix.
Not if I had seahorses.
Hey, there you go. That's thinking like one of us.
Are you holding up over there, Crumb?
Well, these fools are drunker than a skunk, and I don't know what to do.
Fine. It's fine. They're mildly contained here. It's okay.
There's nothing to fucking do on the boat. There's nothing to fucking do. So we'll drink a brew and smash it around. The 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
All right, Nix. I don't know what to do with you now. Okay. Well,
Hey, you can do whatever you want to me.
Right in front of Alon.
Ooh.
I was like, I feel Alondor would have something to say.
That goes for both of us.
Weirdest threesome ever.
Yeah!
Wow.
It's a sea elf, a fire giant, and a human walk into a bar. And a hobgoblin simulacrum, but that's a whole other story.
he just watches.
The cock chair for
The
cock.
cock dance.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Or, you know, a fire giant, a sea elf, and a ginger walk into a Marriott marquee.
Why a Marriott marquee? What the fuck is that?
The Marriott.
Oh no.
For the cook chair. The meme?
Oh,
Yeah.
what is a marquee?
It's the brand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like the brand of Marriott.
The fancier one. Anyway.
Got into
Okay.
wholesale ones and that, but I didn't know that was what the meme was. But all right, Nix, have you had anything to eat today at all?
What is the time?
I don't know. What is the time?
Around, I don't know, like 3 o'clock.
In the afternoon?
I had some
Okay.
bird this morning then, if it's still today.
You had some birds this morning. Okay.
Oh yeah, we
Cool,
killed
cool.
you killed those rocks and we cooked them.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
the rock, not which one.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, that was a while ago. We should probably get some food in you, buddy. Why don't
you
you go
asking
over
me
the...
on a date?
No, not at all.
Not what you're doing.
Now you're drunk.
Nope. Bartender friend, my dude, could you help me out here? Do we have any food for these dudes?
Yeah, I'm trying to get them to eat some, of our bar food, but all they wanted was drinks.
Oh, that's cool. Let's Nix, what do you want to
Goodness,
eat?
it's like drinking bread.
No, it's not. What do you want to eat, dude? Or I'm gonna shove some food in your face. Either you get to choose, or I'll choose for you.
Oh, you choose.
Solid. What do you got over there, Mr. Barkeep, sir?
I mean,
I'm
I
at
can just,
the bartender.
Shut up, Nick.
they need a lot of fiber, so I'm gonna go get everything.
Great. Bread. Lots of bread and some protein. Solid.
He
Thank
made us
you.
drinks and drinks. We drunk them.
Yeah, a couple minutes.
Alando,
pass
are you
and
gonna
he
eat too, my dude?
comes back
That
with
would
these
be
like large turkey, bacon, and egg sandwiches, and
That looks so
sets 'em out
good.
there, and
Give that to me now.
It's got this
great. Nix. Here you go. Shove it in your face.
like, little bit of spicy aioli on it. And,
I don't think he can taste at this point. Anything is going to taste delicious.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And so
Pretty
Waffle
much.
House at 3 a.m. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Except at 3 p.m. instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3 a.m. somewhere.
Underneath the sea.
Un-
3,000 leagues.
Under the sea.
What is it? 30,000
Alando, here you
leagues
go.
beneath the sea?
You should probably
20,000.
20,000 leagues underneath the sea.
Yeah, Londor's getting to the point where his head is dropping over the table.
Oh, solid.
Uh-oh.
Has he eaten
Oh,
anything? Alondor, here.
He's about to go down.
I'm just gonna like pick his head up and hold his head up for him and guide the
Hold my hair.
Just gonna hold him up like a doll, like feed him.
I'm gonna bite my sandwich into his face.
Oh my
You
God.
heard me. Yep, I'm gonna get real close to his face and bite my sandwich.
Like you're showing him
Don't
how to
control
eat
his
a
head.
sandwich?
More making fun of him.
That he can't,
okay.
you know, control himself. Come on, Alondor, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. Let's eat some food. Here you go.
Guys, this is all a ruse. I'm trying to make Nix feel good. I cannot get drunk.
And now I think he thinks I'm
God, I was
cool.
so confused.
That's right.
Immune to poison.
He's immune to poison. All right, great.
just
Feed
just
the
go,
damn self.
just go with it, all right? I think he needs this.
I'm gonna let his head go. Feed yourself. I'm gonna let it go while also pushing it forward a little bit.
I told you he was about to go.
You want another one? You need another sandwich there, Nix?
Yeah, I'll have another drink.
No. I said sandwich. No.
Oh, sandwich was good. Yeah, I could go for another sandwich. 2 sandwiches
Great.
is always good. I'll have
Solid.
3 ales with that sandwich.
Nope. Okay. Nope. That's cool. Just
Bartender goes, yeah, I got you, and he turns around and starts, he'll start making another sandwich. He comes back
Solid,
over to
thank you.
Nix and goes, all right, Nix, here you go. Here's the 3 ale sandwich.
What?
This is 3 ale sandwich.
3 ale sandwich? How do you
Yep.
put
that's what you asked for.
the
What you
liquid
got?
in the sandwich?
It's in there, buddy.
Yep.
I would like to roll an insight check.
Yeah, roll it at
Disadvantage.
I was like, are you gonna even know? Does the bartender get to roll at advantage?
5.
Considering.
He rolled a deception of 21, so.
All
Your
right,
ass
you
believes him.
magic man, keep your magic to yourself. This does not taste like ale.
Oh, it's in there, buddy. Don't worry. And pats you on the back.
Nix will finish his sandwich, get up, go to a corner, and begin to whistle,
With
and begin relieving himself.
In the same body.
Yes.
Nix, why? I am so sorry. I will
You
get him
see,
to clean that once
you
he's
see
over.
what other people that are in here, like, There's like maybe 4 other people that are spread around this place. They
Mhm.
get up and start to leave.
That's fair. Yeah, yeah, he's not great at holding his liquor. Sorry about that.
Nix,
we're
give me a
just-
dexterity saving throw.
Do I slip and piss?
You're about to
Find
find
out.
out.
I'm not
Okay.
paralyzed.
10?
Okay, hold on. Ability checks and saving throws. So if it's something I can see, I still have advantage.
So probably
You
a straight
cannot
roll.
See this.
I cannot see it, so then it's a 10.
Yeah. As you're pissing in this corner, you feel a prick in the back of your neck.
Owie.
Uh, Give me a Constitution saving throw.
25.
You stave off the paralyzation.
Ouchies.
But
I think you
are
got
now-
bugs or something on this boat.
But you are now instantly sober.
Oh. What? What
As
happened?
you turn around and you see the bartender.
Why am I covered in piss?
Is lowering this like blowgun, and he says, "You had enough over there, buddy."
Did you piss my pants?
No, that was you.
This checks out.
Yeah,
Oh my
Nix,
God.
you definitely had a lot too much, and now you pissed on the floor over here. Gonna need you to clean that up. You made everybody leave. They didn't wanna stay and watch that. So yeah, you gotta clean that
Yeah,
up.
I'm sure they have a job to do. Yeah, I'll clean it up. I'm a man of responsibility. Grace, you don't have prestidigitation, do you?
Nope, no, I don't. You're out of luck.
Crumb,
Even if I did, I wouldn't help you. Don't you dare, Crumb. Don't you dare.
you're not the boss of Crumb. You're the boss of me.
Yeah.
And I am telling you that you cannot use prestidigitation to clean that up.
I want to clean the piss out of my pants. I'll clean the floor.
No, you can go shower like a normal person. No,
Last
you're out
time
of
I
luck.
had my clothes laundered on this ship, they got lost.
Not wrong. That's true.
Ah,
Go
At
take a
that
shower
point-
with your clothes on.
Lost. We just left them.
Yeah, that's true.
So
We just left them. They didn't get lost. Just go take a shower with your clothes on. It's fine.
Well, do you want me to clean the piss first or shower first?
Oh no, clean the mess up first, and then you can take care of yourself. Clean the floor.
Okay. How do you clean floors here, Magic Man?
Bartender friend, if
He does
you
not
have
investigation.
cleaning supplies that you use, just give them to him, and he'll take care of it.
Yeah, he goes over to the counter and presses a button on it, and there's a hole in this wall. 2 little bots come out and start going over it.
okay, well,
Okay, so I'm gonna go take a shower now, Miss Ma'am.
I really wanted him to have to clean that up. You gave him the easy way out, man. Just
It was starting to smell.
yeah, but how you supposed to train them if you always clean up for them? That's not how
What
that
the
works.
fuck? I'm not a dog or an animal.
you didn't.
I
act
was
like
thinking
one.
more of child, but okay.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this right now. Grace, if you ever have children and they piss their pants and then you make them feel bad and make them like clean up their own piss, I will hunt you to the ends of this earth.
No,
That is no way to
actual
raise a
children-
child.
No. Actual children do get some leeway. You are a fully grown adult who cannot hold his liquor, therefore you get.
To be fair, I was
made to feel
abducted
bad.
as a child, so really I never had the chance to grow as an adult.
Go shower.
Alright, princess, don't you fucking mock me.
Is it over?
Who is that? A Londor.
Londor.
All right, you cowards, you can come out now.
Pussy.
What?
Down the hall. Oh my gosh.
When sober, my perception is great.
Oh yeah, that's right. Alondor, so you can't get drunk. How are you holding up, Crumb?
Oh, Crumb's doing fine. He looks fine.
Okay. Okay. Crumb, did you get anything to eat over there?
Oh, yeah. I ate a bunch.
Okay, cool. Great. Well, Terwin was getting that metal eye looked at by the artificer down there. I don't know what they were doing, but
I think
I
Cade
guess-
would have joined y'all by this point at some point because he said he was leaving, going up.
I said
to
he was
oh
Boston.
yeah, that's true.
No, I said I was gonna stick around because
that's
he's about
right.
to pull shit out of your head, and it looks cool.
No, I thought you said that you're like.
I said I
"Fuck
changed
this
him-
shit,
He
I'm
did it,
out."
I
He
said,
started to go, but then he's like, "Oh, let me stay."
Okay.
I was like, actually, this looks interesting. Let me stay.
I think I'm just
Yeah.
assaulting any person that I come across with words to find a shower, because we have not been assigned rooms or anything.
Oh, that's true.
That we know of.
That's true. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Whoever you go up to,
I forgot about that.
you could do persuasion or
I'm trying to intimidate them.
Period.
Okay.
You will
not-
give me your
Intimidation's
shower.
Not really gonna work, because you're covered in piss.
It's triple disadvantage.
Roll for shame.
I get
Immediate
auto
failure.
successes on that.
yeah,
Nix
it's
feels no shame at any point.
That's
it's gonna
true.
be
That's not a thing.
Well, this is going to be a bad roll. 10.
I mean, shit, you stink.
Yeah, I
Here.
smell like piss. I need a shower.
He just goes to the closest room and hits the door and goes into it. It's actually his room that he was going to. Use that one, man. Jesus. Ugh.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm going to just get in fully clothed. Turn the shower on.
Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. So Grace thinks about it after she's sitting there for a few minutes. She's like, "We don't have rooms yet, do we, Alondor?"
Well, they didn't say we had any.
Yeah, and I just told Nix to go find a shower. Wonder how big of a problem that's gonna cause.
Like you did. I know, he's probably heckling as whoever can see.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Well, he's a problem solver. It's fine. He'll figure it out. But yeah, we might need rooms at some point. Yeah. So that's a good question. We should probably ask about that.
I don't think that we're staying on it too long. I thought we were just going to the rift and then we'd figure out what to do from there. That's what I was understanding.
So, how many hours does it take to get there? I thought it took a while.
I think it was what, half a day is what it said.
Oh. That takes half a day to get there, but then it takes half a day to get back, right?
Well,
Or
yeah, I don't
we're
think
just getting dropped off there.
I think we're going down into the rift itself. The ship can't fit, remember? Too big.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, then maybe we don't get rooms. Okay. Never mind. That's sure. All right. Well, that's cool. Wonder how Darwin's doing. Wonder if he's getting that eye replaced. What do you think the chances are that somebody's gonna try to take control of Terwin with that eye?
I mean, I'd say pretty high.
Okay, thanks. Glad we agree. Glad we agree. That's what I was thinking. I figured there was a solid chance. Okay. Usually we're right.
What? There's a war against tech for a reason, right?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, that was my concern. mhm.
But hey,
Okay.
whenever you
But here we
Come
are
across
sitting
somebody
on
that's,
a boat made of tech.
yes.
The only way to get to our destination.
Is via tech. So, how's it going?
Good to be home.
I mean, kind of. You're in the ocean, but you're still in a spaceship. Not really home.
Right, tin can in the ocean,
Yeah, not concerning at all.
floating along with the current.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Wondering when mom and dad will call me home.
Right. We got to see your house for a second there, didn't we?
Yeah. Just kind of waved and then immediately left.
We didn't want to say hi to them then.
No, nope. Because there's a real good chance I would have gotten stuck there. So yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Or what?
Nope.
Your parents would have trapped you at home.
Oh, they would have tried. Yes. They definitely would have tried again. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sounds like me monks.
Yes, but do your monks imply motherly guilt?
Just the guilt of Io.
No, it does not compare to a mother's guilt at all.
Oh,
no.
does it? I would know I'm an orphan.
Well, let me tell you, mother's guilt is high levels of not just you're doing badly, but you are also making her feel terrible at the same time, which then makes you feel terrible. So
Well,
there's really no winning.
Your mother thinks that you're an extension of her and everything that you reflection of what she has done. Is that it?
Yeah.
Pretty shitty of her.
Well, that's moms. Moms of daughters. It's cool. But anyways. Now what do we do for a few hours? Are there games or something on the ship? We had to work last time, so like what are we supposed to do for a few hours?
Nothing to fucking do on the boat.
There's a training room, you fucks! Go train! Go find those magical rock sniffing dust things.
Oh my gosh. Didn't we collect
I will speak to
problems?
Cade and be like, hey Cade, I think those magic rocks that we found the last time are on the ship still, probably. We could probably get some of that for later fights.
Grace, do you want to like find a board game or something and me and you go play in a room or something? Like, wanna go play some games?
We could just bring it here in the bar, and maybe we can get Nyx to sit down and not wreak havoc at the same time. We can have Crumb play too.
Slim, but sure, yeah.
I mean, poor Crumb's sitting over there doing nothing. He could also join us.
Right. Yeah, sure.
Is Mills still down there with them?
Yeah, where is Mills?
Yeah, Mills
Okay.
stayed down with you two.
Okay.
You're right. Maybe we should ask, the twins if we can borrow some of that.
Twins?
I mean, they're
I
the same
hesitate
person,
to
right?
Say that. Well, yeah, but twins aren't the same
All right,
people,
the
so that doesn't
brothers.
apply.
The brothers.
They're not brothers either! They're the same fucking person! Clones. The clones.
Why are you yelling?
I'm excited, okay?
The team
Apparently.
working on your eyes, like stay still. And also,
I go into my mind.
Clones are also not the same person.
After he says that, I'm gonna go into mind. Okay, not clone. Time timeline differentiated?
We can ask the two of them.
Versions?
We'll ask the two of them. Well, I guess
Are they
Krellick.
brothers? Would they be considered brothers?
Okay,
Actually, that's a
I
good
broke
point. Are
Terwin.
they brothers?
Yep, okay, stop.
He's like a kid in the chair, like buzzing with excitement, and also like
Hmm.
trying to make sense of everything that he's been told in the last 4 hours. So he's a little excitable right now.
Okay, now this is getting old.
Hey, fuck you, buddy.
No, you're shouting. Even in your head.
I'm in our head. I can't. Can I shout in our heads?
You're
I'll
quite
whisper.
loud.
I'll whisper in our heads. I'll shout.
Okay, there you go. So, talk?
Yes. Sure. Whatever.
Yes, yeah. While you're going doing this, because this isn't as exciting as I thought it would be, I'll go talk to Krellick and see if we can procure some of that dust.
Yeah. Also, maybe mention the fact that the two gods who used to be the IT department are no longer here and have been taken over, and maybe he knew why. Maybe figure that out, because
Okay, I'll do that too.
I'm concerned about where the hell those two went.
Well, they're all gods. It's not like they're bound by anything that us puny mortals could do, possibly.
It's just weird that they were there for us to make a deal with, and now they're gone. So
Almost like they meant to do that.
that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out if that's the thing.
I can't handle this. And he's going to turn and start walking towards the bridge again.
If you could talk with your hands in your head, that's what Terwin's doing.
Yeah, Kate's going to go try to find Krellick and up at the bridge.
All right, so we got Nyx taking a shower. Grace is trying to find some board games to play with Alondor and Mills is hanging down with Terwin while Terwin gets his eye worked on. And Cade, you're going up, all the way back up to the captain's deck. Just trying to see if anybody's gonna cross anybody's paths, and I don't think so right now. Yeah, so you make your way back up to the captain's deck, and you go to the ready room off the side of the captain's deck where you left everybody last. Nobody's in there. And then you go to the captain's deck itself, where you see there are now 2 chairs, kind of adjoined to each other, sitting in the center, and one of them with Krellick and one of them with Deckard sitting.
Well, that didn't take long. You guys have already changed the furniture in the room.
Well, yeah, if he was gonna stay, I couldn't have him just standing over my shoulder the whole time. I mean, come on, I'm not gonna stand the whole time. Like, I called to sit down.
You both have points. Krellick, question for you.
Yeah, what is it?
So, last time we were here, remember those space crystals that we helped you guys get? And that that one ship that was blown to bits?
Yeah, those came in handy.
Are they all gone?
Yeah, we had to use them for...
What?
For what?
No.
So yeah, we had to use those for experiments. Took an immense amount of power to do this.
Oh, shit. So there's none left at all.
I don't think so.
Can I go look? I was gonna see if I could maybe have 1 or 2, just to make some powder out of those.
I mean, I doubt there's any left down there, but pretty sure we did use all of them to make these new suits that me and old boy here are wearing. So.
I'll go take a look just in case.
How do you know that I'm older than you? Why do you keep calling me old boy? I mean, just makes sense, right? I mean,
Cade's gonna start backing away slowly to the door.
I'm
You
not
two-
here for the sibling fight.
You two have
For
fun now.
whatever this is.
He'll turn around and go through the door. He'll try to go down to the hole where we loaded him up. What?
Nothing.
Wait. He'll
Nope,
turn around.
You're gone.
Nope, I'm not through the door yet. He didn't say it. Actually, wait. I had something. Terwin,
Need to
What-
find a bathroom or something, or
Terwin,
What?
what did you say you wanted me to find out from these two?
When the Asmongold and Khaleesi
Yes,
transferred
yes,
over, why
yes,
there's
thank
a
you,
whole
thank you.
new yeah, all
Thank you.
that.
Last thing. So when we went down to try to find the two original IT people, there's a whole fuckload of people there now. What happened?
Oh yeah, we had to expand. We needed more tech hands to work on our this new experiment that we were doing. So we needed more people down there.
What happened to the other two?
What? They're not down there?
No. And it looks like, you know,
Sure. I think we got like 15 people down there now, right?
well, in that area, yes. And there's another area below that that is covered in dust, which seems weird on an airtight ship. But
Nothing below the tech wing.
I will bet you a platinum you're wrong.
I mean, okay. Let's go.
Did I say one?
yeah.
At a
A
zero.
platinum.
At a 0. 10.
What is it? 1 or 10? How much
10.
you want to lose?
10 platinum.
All right. Just you got 10 platinum to give me?
You might want to fucking figure that shit out.
Sure.
It's 1,000 gold pieces.
Put it. Turns to Deckard. Put it on my tab.
And
Motherfucker.
I'll be like, actually, yeah, let's go look. It's along the same way as the hold, right?
Well, the storage room's at the back of the ship, and we're going all the way to the bottom to show you that there's nothing below the IT deck.
That's not out of the way, I guess. But yeah, I'll go there first. With him.
Let's go. All right. Everybody gets. Krellick follows you. Deckard stays on the captain's deck. You guys get into the elevator. And he says, "IT deck."
Wait.
And
Below the IT deck.
No,
I said below the IT deck.
there's nothing below the IT deck, though.
So the panel that you said was there that has the IT thing, it was
Yeah.
below that, right? That we saw the button that Grace
All
pushed?
button. Mhm.
Yes. Is there a button there now?
There's no button.
you're kidding me.
Is this the same elevator?
Yeah, same elevator.
Grace,
Yeah.
when we were on the elevator, where was the button you pushed to take us to that dusty room?
We just said IT. We didn't push a button to get to that dusty level. We had to push the button to get to IT, the actual IT. We said IT and it took us below.
Okay. Thank you. So I'll see where we land when the doors open after he says IT.
Yeah, it lands on this floor with a bunch of people working on it. About 15 people in here, and they all kind of stop. You sense this. They all stop and look for a second, and then they start working.
The right one.
See? IT tech. Nothing below here.
Hold on. I'm gonna look at the elevator to see, one, can I see if there's like in the crack between the surfaces where it goes up and down, is there anything below it that I can see?
Can't really see anything. No.
Okay. Then I'm going to... Krellick, can you make this elevator go up with the doors open?
No, they have to close.
Can we open the doors once the elevator goes up?
want that 10 platinum, don't you?
I'm telling you, there's a room underneath us right now. We were just there. Are there stairs down? Maybe?
There's no stairs. Hey, can one of you help us send this elevator up and then open the doors back? The one person comes over and, yeah, sure, Captain. Definitely, we can do that for you. Comes over and reaches in, presses the button, doors close. You hear the elevator go up, and then you see two people with crowbars come and peel open the doors.
This ain't
And,
gonna do shit, son.
You look down and see about 5 feet down. It just kind of stops.
This is concerning.
See, nothing down there.
I'm gonna jump down into it.
Yeah, you jump down, land on some metal.
I'll hold my rapier out and cast light on it. Or actually, I'll just do it on myself again on my chest plate.
Yeah, you look up and you see the elevator ascending the shaft above you.
I'm gonna feel around the bottom right here and see if I can maybe see if there's a hatch or anything like that, or anything that we can't see possibly.
Yeah, I mean, easy enough
Almost
to
like
do. You can
God's
feel
made
around.
an extra dimensional space and now it's gone.
What if when you say IT?
All right, I'll jump back up and be like,
Hey, give me a history check.
okay. There's my nat 20 for the night.
Good.
It's
Good.
not for
Is
fun.
it good though? Is it good? Yeah, nat 20 on this one for 24.
When you guys left that abandoned hallway, got back into the elevator, went up to the current IT deck, and got off the elevator, you remember someone saying, "Oh yeah, we've been meaning to get that fixed."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Somebody in this room knows something.
It was the guy, the first person that we passed. Yeah. Can I look around to see if I see them?
Give me an investigation check.
Change their appearance.
18.
No, don't see him anywhere.
Was that an investigation or perception?
Investigation.
Okay. Everyone!
10 platinum.
Everyone! I'm gonna step on a chair so I can get ahead of everybody.
Yeah, you see people that are, doing things. They all turn and look at you.
Who was the one?
Let's save because it's a rolly chair.
Yeah. Who was the one that we
easy,
talked
easy.
to when we first came, when me and my group came out of the elevator, not even like within the last few hours?
They all, start looking around and nobody says anything.
Fuck. Terwin,
What?
what were the names of the human mortal names again?
Roy and Moss?
Roy, Moss, show yourselves.
Look
Anybody
like
hear
a
about that
crazy
name?
person.
Is there Roy Moss? No?
You
I get nothing. Hey,
bastards.
what are you playing at? You lost 10 platinum. I'll take it now. You don't have to put on this show. Like, what's going on?
I'll jump back down and I'll kind of like walk up, like I'm facing the elevator as he's facing the crowd, and I'll get like right here and be like, you have mischievous gods on your ship. I don't know what game they're playing, but I'm not saying they're malicious, but definitely mischievous.
You see, standing next to him, facing the opposite way, you feel this like kind of warm aura come off Krellick. And then he kicks you into the elevator, pulls the crowbar out of it, and you hear from inside that room blasts going off as he says, "Run."
Where are we running? We're in the elevator.
You're in the elevator now.
No,
Oh.
we
He's in the room.
bitch. You bitch.
Yeah, as he kicks you in the elevator door, the doors close. You're in the shaft of the elevator. The doors close, and you hear blasts and sounds of metal and tinging going on. People yelling inside of the. As it sounds like Krellick has started to lay waste to someone in here.
Krellick, open the door! No! Oh,
Give me a strength check.
Fuck! What the fuck is he doing?
Believed you.
20, 24.
24. You do slightly start to pull this metal door open as you can see through this thin gap. Bolts of energy being shot across. Krellick dive rolling and stabbing someone in the jaw as he lays them onto the ground, and he jumps over to start attacking someone else.
Krellick, what are you doing? Stop it!
He turns and says, "Get to the top deck."
Ah! Oh, fuck. I'm gonna do what I'll let go and be.
You're
I'll,
holding the thing. The guy that he stabbed in the throat and is now laying on the ground, kind of bones crack and reanimate.
letting go,
Get back
letting
up.
go, letting go immediately. And I'm gonna start. Fuck. You know what?
Better climb that
Okay,
cable
no.
wall.
I'm gonna activate my radiant soul, and my wings are gonna pop out, and I'm gonna start flying upwards.
Hope
You're in an
nobody calls the
elevator.
elevator down.
That's what I'm trying to avoid, because I'll get trapped in here if the elevator comes back down before I can get up.
You're in the elevator.
No, he's in this shaft.
He's
I'm in the
shaft.
shaft.
Up.
The elevator's
in
Why
the
up.
didn't you
shaft.
close the doors?
The
Yeah, but
door is
remember
still
they had
closed.
Cracked them open.
Yes.
They made the elevator go up, and they opened the doors so he could see under the physical
Oh.
elevator.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed.
As
Thought
I'm
it was like between floors or something.
as I'm
No, no, he
activating.
was on the outside of the
Yes, as I'm activating this, I'm gonna come over the comms and be like, "Everyone, get back to the bridge now! Hurry!
Fuck you.
What?
I'm taking a shower.
Get the fuck out and get back to the bridge now!
Nix, get to the
Got it.
bridge.
In the middle of something.
Now!" Cade's very concerned right now, and you can hear it in his voice. He does not yell often. If you care enough, he is being as serious as he's ever been. And I'm gonna fly up and try to get to the level of the bridge before whatever. Hopefully, the elevator doesn't come down.
Grace,
Uh,
you just hear as
I'm gonna be
Nick's
like-
in his fucking wet ass leather pants.
I'm gonna talk,
Motherfucking goddamn dog.
I'm gonna talk to Gregor and ask him, do you have an intercom here so I can speak to the captain's quarters?
He's tinkering on your eyes. Yeah. What do you need to talk to them about?
I need. Don't worry about it. In my head, I'm gonna be like, Cade, what's wrong? I'm gonna let Deckard know. Tell me what's going on.
Yeah, I guess we could take a break for a second. He climbs down off his chair and
Are you half blind?
Stop
I'm
it.
without an eye.
You have no eye right now. Yep.
Really inconvenient right now.
He says, "Yeah, there's a comms over there." Cade, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Perfect. 32.
Nice. Yeah. You see the elevator starting to come back down as someone has called it down to go up. You see a
Nix is
ventilation-
furiously mashing the button.
Yep. You see the ventilation, like a ventilation shaft, and you dive into it. And you dive in, and just on the other side of that is this other, ventilized grate, and it's a hallway on one of the decks.
Okay, I'll kick it out and jump into the hallway.
Yeah, you give it a couple kicks, and you bust out, and you land into the hallway, and you see down the hall.
I see. I see what?
Just somebody else walking down the hall.
Okay,
and they're
you
like, "Oh,
you cut out for a second, so sorry.
Yeah, your mic keeps cutting out randomly
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't know.
Do I recognize these people?
No, just part of the ship.
Part of the
Alright,
crew, part of the ship.
um,
part of the crew.
I'm just gonna say that.
If I
Good.
no, oh, okay, yeah, but
Status report.
um,
What's going on?
I'm just gonna run past these guys, getting to the trying as fast as I can to get to the bridge. Like,
Where?
me and Krellick went down to the hold where IT was. Apparently, the ship has been infiltrated.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Krellick
I'm
said, "Everyone
gonna-
get to the bridge now. We probably have to. We need to protect Deckard."
Did he say that? No.
He
I
said,
don't
"Get
think
to the bridge." I thought.
He said get to the top deck, not to the bridge.
Okay,
Yeah, where's the top
isn't
deck?
the top deck the bridge?
Top deck is the bridge.
Yes.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought it was a portion of top deck.
No.
That is the bridge.
Get to the bridge.
Like where the captain
always
shit.
the
Don't trust anyone that's not us or Deckard or Krellick.
But
It's we've been.
Krellick's still down there?
He was, but he can handle himself. It seems he was laying waste to the ones that were down there. I don't know how
Are
far.
you sure? He's one guy.
He
and
told
had a
me to.
deck first.
He told me to go, so I'm going. Everyone else, meet at
Okay.
the rendezvous at the deck with Deckard.
I'm getting to the intercom and saying, Deckard.
No! Oh fuck! I can't hear you.
No.
Never mind.
Fuck you. Yeah.
I can't
shut
hear
up.
you.
I'll go to the intercom to try to go straight to the captain's quarters area. Not the quarters, but like that in the conference room. To try and talk to Deckard.
Okay, you pipe into the conference room. You get no.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I don't have an eye, right?
Yeah, no.
I'm just kind of okay. What does that entail for mechanics?
You know the top deck has the captain's quarters, the ready room, and the deck of the ship, the main deck. That's what the top deck consists of.
I'll try the captain's quarters, and then the deck. To
Yeah, you
call
try the
for
captain
Deckard?
quarters, nothing there, and you call for the deck, and you hear Deckard. As you know, that's where he last was, and he says, "Yep, what do you need?"
Relics in danger, in the IT room. He told everyone to get to the bridge. I don't know what's going on, but it's something to do with what we told you earlier about those two. I don't know if we need to stay up here or to help him, but he told us to get up here.
Okay, down there too, right?
Yeah, but Cade's on
Shit,
the way
what are
up.
those guys doing?
I have no fucking idea, but he said there's something going down, and Krellick was throwing down with motherfuckers down there.
Yeah, you get no response after that.
Okay, he's gone. I'm
Fucking elevator, stupid fucking machines.
You get the ding, and the elevator's Nix.
I just step in. I'm like, man,
Yep.
they're goddamn so stupid. Press the button for the bridge.
You start to go up, and then it stops at the next floor. Ding, and you see a rushed, harried Cade jump onto the elevator.
Yeah, as soon as the doors open, you're just gonna see him like jump past you, like.
Yeah, the button's already pushed, idiot.
And the doors.
Very
Something's
Would
something's
so you're
go-
going to
from-
elaborate to me now.
something's going down. Me and Krellick went down to see if we could find the IT guys. I said,
Why? Why would you fuck with gods?
I'm not fucking with the gods. We were trying to figure out what was going on because we couldn't find them. Remember, they weren't there.
I don't know.
Okay, they weren't there when we went down. The room was empty and it looked like it had not been used in like years and years. So it was covered
Gods
in
can do
dust.
that.
Yes, I
Go to
know.
Another floor. Ding, and the door opens, and you see Crumb and Grace and.
As soon as they
That's
get
what I was
within
at- I was
arm
about to
shot, I'm
ask.
just gonna grab them and yank them in.
That's what I was gonna ask. I was like, where are we, and did we get up there first?
Jesus, it's going to go. Either the machine is going to work or it's not. Quit. You're going to break it.
Look, something's going down. We went down to where the new IT crowd was. I said, hey, you probably have mischievous gods. He did something. He shoved me into the elevator shaft, and then I saw him just going ham, fighting some like And he said get to the top of the ship.
Yeah, and the doors open as you say get to the top of the ship, and y'all are out on the top of the ship. The elevator closes behind you guys, and it sounds like it's starting to go all the way back down to the bottom.
I'm gonna run around. Deckard! Deckard!
Yeah, as it opens, you see Deckard running for the door, and he kind of stops in front of you guys. What's going on? Thought you were down bottom.
We were. We talked. I said you might have some mischievous guards on the ship. Krellick did something. The air hummed or something like that, and then he pushed me into the shaft and said, "Get up here quick!" As he started to fight everyone down there.
As soon
What?
as you say that, red lights start to flash. The entire hallway becomes red, and you hear this blue, blue, blue.
I'm gonna pull my rapier out and light it up. Febrile.
Yeah,
You can still see it's just red light.
I'm getting ready to fight. Actually, no. I'm gonna pull out the plasma scythe. I keep forgetting I have that since we're on this ship now. Yeah.
Deckard says, "All right, well let's go see if we can get him out of there." And he pushes everybody back into the elevator.
Oh, okay.
What the blaring lights? What does that mean?
No, he told us to come here.
I think he
Yeah.
meant to
He
get
doesn't
him.
tell you guys what to do, does he? I do.
Ah.
Fucking in the
You are the same
What are
person.
blaring lights for? Why are the
I'm-
lights blaring? What's this alarm?
Battle stations.
Alright.
Obviously, something's happening on the ship, right? It's,
Look.
How
Uh,
do we know you're you?
Yeah, that's a good question.
what?
How do we know you're you? Don't you fucking touch me.
no, I'm
Oh,
poking.
I
I'm
mean-
poking. I'm poking him.
No, I was talking to Deckard when you tried to
Oh,
shove me back in the elevator.
Yeah.
I'm getting in. Be like, let's go. We can talk about it on the way.
I'm not going. He told us to come here. I'm coming here.
Take it. Say something to know it's you.
Yeah, Nyx likes rock fruit.
That everyone knows that. That doesn't mean shit.
Look, if we go in the elevator, he's within hitting distance. So let's go.
All right, is everybody getting back into the elevator with Deckard?
Cade's in already.
Fine.
I don't have a coin to flip here.
You have a coin on you?
Google.
I don't trust Google.
Hold on.
And
Roll-
I'm not gonna let you flip a coin for me. Fuck that.
Roll a d4 then.
Divided by 2.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, 2.
Heads, even, odds, tails.
okay, I'm not getting on the elevator.
All right.
Nick.
E- Everybody gets onto the elevator, and as the doors close, Nick stays on the top, and the doors close right in front. And everybody starts going down. The elevator dings in front of Terwin and Mills on y'all's deck, and you see everybody in this elevator. Opens for everyone to see Mills and Terwin standing there. Terwin
gonna
without one eye.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Gregor. Keep my eyes safe for me. I gotta go. And I'll run to the elevator.
Grace, why didn't you tell Nix to get on? He listened to you.
Listen, we both know he will choose to not listen to me when the chance arises. So let's be honest here.
Would Mills be coming, Austin? Do you think?
He's just waving. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Great.
okay.
All right, you get on
That's
the
helpful.
elevator and you hit the button and it goes down to the IT deck and the doors start to open and they kind of have some trouble and they kind of starkly open as
Uh-oh.
water starts to rush in and fill on to your guys' feet. You see this deck. The lights are falling down, electricity sparking all over the place. It is dark in here and eerily quiet.
I'm going to
Like,
I'm going to take an arrow and I'm going to cast light and I'm going to shoot it to where I think the other side of the wall is.
Yeah, you shoot it and it goes and shoots through and it sends light through this whole room and there is bits of light around the faint glow and flicker of the red lights passing off a couple ceiling lights that are falling down and kind of hanging and brushing electricity as you guys hear slowly this deck is filling with water. It's just up to your ankles now. As you can hear, there's a puncture in the holes.
Oh,
Krellick!
We need to get to that hole.
Krellick!
And
Krellick!
You don't hear anything.
Deckard, can you find
It's
him?
silent in here. You see bodies floating in the water.
I'm gonna look at the first. I'm gonna try to investigate the first body with my rapier.
Cast
Yeah,
light on myself.
You go and flip the body over, and it looks, they're dressed in a uniform from here, but you flip the body over, it's faceless. It looks like just
Like a mannequin?
mold, like a mold of a body.
Like,
Deckard, what the?
from?
Like a mannequin?
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of like a mannequin.
Deckard, what the fuck is this?
Looks like I don't know.
Can
this
you-
is how
anything-
Bayless has been fucking keeping track of everything. We gotta fill this fucking hole. Also, mechanically, what does the one eye mean for me? Because I do need to know.
Yeah, just gonna have disadvantage on perception checks and investigate.
Okay.
Anything to do with sight, you're gonna just have disadvantage on right now.
Deckard, do you have a way to find? Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say my advantage on Dex against effects I can see is a straight roll now.
And Mills cast water
Probably.
breathing on everyone.
Nice. Deckard, do you have a way?
Perfect.
Whispering
I'm
to
diving in.
whispering to him, be like, Deckard, do you have a way to find
We're going
Krellick?
up to your about your ankles. Right
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna fall on your
So
face.
you can't,
Oh,
you
okay.
can't
I
like,
thought it
Everyone,
was like
Get up! Get up!
filling.
Not enough.
I can't see. I have half
Yeah,
sight.
stay.
Oh,
Look,
You.
stay.
I'm throwing him off.
Everyone, shh.
I
Stay-
wonder what
stay
would
next to
happen
me.
Water in that open socket.
Stay next to me. Deckard, do you have a way to
covering
find
up my head.
Krellick?
Yeah, we built that into these suits, and he kind of the button on the suit, and it starts to blink. It just blinks, and he steps into the room, kind of cautiously, and starts to look around.
I'll stay to his
Is
right.
there another
I'll stay to his left.
Blinking. blade?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see any blinking light in here, and you also notice that this deck, like it's a full deck. There's just one room right here, but you places.
Wait, say that again. It cut out. What?
There's hallways that go off to other
Yeah.
places and such too. So
Oh, okay.
We're in the main floor, but there's offshoots. Yeah.
Got it.
Can I
Um,
do a perception check based on hearing to hear if there are multiple fissures or punctures in this floor?
sure, that's it's gonna be a high DC, but yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably not gonna make it 14.
I mean, you hear one loud one.
To your left? To the left?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm probably gonna beeline that way so that I can try to plug it up.
I'm gonna let Grim out of his Pokeball.
Water environment?
It's only
Let
ankle
the
deep.
dog drown.
It's only ankle deep. Plus, I can
Fireball.
pull him back. All right.
Okay.
Once he gets out, I'll be like, Grim, we need to find Krellick.
Yeah, you throw the ball out, and he kind of forms there in the water, and shakes off a bit.
I know. I don't want to be here either, but we need to find the guy that looks like Deckard, the other one.
They don't look the same.
Looks round and
Looks similar.
They're entirely different species. He,
looks a
like
bit confused.
Krellick is an astral elf form. Because Lachey can take on any form that they choose, and Krellick's form is an astral elf.
Okay. When he looks confused, I'll just be like, stay close to me. Be ready for anything that's not with us.
Yeah, it kind of nuzzles up to your side, right on your hip.
I'll pet his head real quick and be like, good boy. Be ready. And I'll start going forward, like straight. Did anything show up, any humanoid with the arrow going past?
It just looks like these like mannequin is a good word for it, but it's like they're more. I mean, mannequin's good word for it. These bodies just laid out all over this place. You see maybe 12, some on desks, some floating in the well, not floating yet, but in the water, and it's just bodies all around. This
And you
place.
said there was about 15 people we could see that were part of the new IT crowd?
From this room, what you counted, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go forward all the way down to the end. Try to see
Yeah,
if I can maybe follow the trail of destruction to see where Krellick might be.
Okay, yeah. So it's a large room that is open into this. That it's sectioned off and goes into another room, and then on that side is the end of the ship, and then there's a hallway in between both.
Okay. Gotcha. My first thing, I'm looking for Krellick, and then I'm trying to find wherever this leak is as well.
Yeah. So Terowin, hunting down the leak. You hear it. You go all through towards what you think is the edge of the ship. You turn left, and you see this massive hole, tumbling water in. It's just gushing, and you guys coming in here. It started at your ankles. It's now at your knees.
Does anyone have anything to do that they can plug this?
How massive is massive?
Like you could swim through it if you tried, but the water's coming in, so that'd be pretty hard to do.
But like 2 feet? What? 3 feet? 4 feet? Like what's the kind of
Rough estimate,
measurements of it?
6, 7 feet maybe.
Fuck. Okay.
It's a big hole then.
Oh, jeez.
Decca, do you have anything that can plug that?
Shit.
Can I look around for like desks or something to try to push against it or something? Something that might be big enough to block it for a little bit while we're
Yeah.
down here.
Give me a strength check.
Strength saving throw or check?
Check.
15?
Yeah, you go to start to slide one of these desks over into this gushing water that's coming in, and you push it, and you're pushing it into the water, and you go over it. The desk goes.
Fuck. Okay.
Is there a panel on the wall?
Panel.
Like,
Like a touch panel or a
Well-
panel?
Deckard, what if we were in space, how would they plug this hole? There's got to be some kind of system for this, right?
Everybody would be sucked out.
Yeah. Yeah. This is supposed to be closed from the outside, and
Right.
that was IT's.
Fuck.
Make sure all that was working.
And they probably sabotaged it. Fuck.
This is IT.
Is there a way to seal off this part of the ship from the rest?
Yeah.
Like,
all
just
of the
leave.
right. Yeah. All of the decks. Krellick was telling me that I've never flown this thing myself, but he was telling me that all the decks are in case of emergency, either seal them off.
Okay.
There's a way to do that somehow.
But if they sabotage this, they probably sabotage that as well.
Maybe I have no idea.
Maybe.
First order of business is to find Krellick so that we know if we can do that, and second of all, get the fuck out of here and try to seal it off, because I don't think we can do anything with this hole.
Question: did anybody here work in the engineering department? I can't remember.
Here, what?
And did any of us work with the engineers?
I did.
Wouldn't they be the
Maybe-
next?
yeah,
that
I
was
did.
you.
Wouldn't
that
they be
was
the
you.
next line of defense for something like this?
Well, the engineers was more for the star drive kind of deal. It wasn't for
Oh
the
yeah.
outside of the ship.
All right, I'm gonna try
Sorry.
something
What
here.
about your
The mech
space
guys.
suit? Yeah.
I can ask. I'm gonna try to find an intercom.
You guys.
Also,
you go
is
to
anyone
try-
going to relay to Nyx that the ship is breached and filling with water?
Probably not thinking
I-
about it, no.
No,
Okay.
probably not. But
If Nick's
But-
ask,
No.
Probably wouldn't think about it either.
can I try something, Ian?
can you mask cure wounds on a ship?
No, I'm gonna try something else. I have
Make healing.
resilient.
Something
Oh,
right
okay.
now. Second.
Is the water pumping in? Yes, he said it's
Yeah,
the
it's
hole. That's why you
fully-
can't swim out of it because the
Well, he might not be able to hear everything we say.
Yeah.
Austin,
It's
there is a
something about
6
that
foot.
angle hole.
There's a 6 foot
Yeah.
hole in the side of the ship that we're in the next to us right now. We're trying to figure out how to plug it, or if we can plug it.
Hole.
There's a big hole.
There's a hole on the bottom of the sea.
I have something maybe.
Okay, you have this thought, you go to do something, and then
Teddy
you're
can control
you're
water.
like frozen.
I'm frozen.
Everybody's frozen. The water is stopped.
Oh.
Time
But
You see Deckard walking over towards the hole, and he goes through the stopped water, swims through it, and he exits the hole.
in your heads, you'll hear, did he just abandon ship?
Yeah, I don't think that was Deckard.
Why?
Can we
So
see?
now, like, can we still talk in our heads or no?
Or is
Yeah,
that
you still
stop
talking
too?
heads.
Can
We just
we?
pair- Okay.
Can I see where he went, or did he just leave?
There's no windows
Yeah,
on
we
this
can't
deck.
see.
I'm saying through the hole. Like, it's a 6-foot hole. That's huge. Did
Since
he
the
go?
water
Did he
stopped.
just go
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, you saw him swim out and like swim off. He didn't go directly straight out. A moment passes and you see him like swimming back through it. And he comes back and he dusts himself off and says, "Well, shit." Right, and then about that time, the spell ends and the water starts rushing in again.
Fuck.
All right.
What the hell? What's your assessment? What happened?
Oh, I didn't see the beacon out there, so I don't know where the fuck he is.
Did
Ugh.
he
The beacon.
teleport places? Or did the gods take him?
I mean,
Shit.
Are we sure
Uh,
this is the gods?
All right. Cade's gonna, in his head, he's gonna reach out to Nyx, be like, Nyx, we have a hole in the bottom of the ship. We're taking on water. Since you're up there, can you get the ship up to the air?
On that.
Thank you. Right after that, Cade's going to try to cast Resilient Sphere on this hole to see if this might plug it until we can get to the surface.
can you
Resilient
read
sphere.
Resilient Sphere for me?
A sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature or object of large size or smaller within range. An unwilling creature must make a dex save throw. On the fail save, the creature is enclosed. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out. Though a creature in the sphere can breathe there, the sphere is immune to all damage, and a creature object inside can't be damaged by attacks or effects originating from the outside, nor can a creature inside the sphere damage anything outside. The sphere is weightless and just large enough to contain this creature or object inside. An enclosed creature can use this action to push against the sphere's walls and thus do like a little hamster ball thing, half its speed, and the sphere can be picked up by other creatures.
So
Yeah.
if
An
you cast that and
intelligence
someone
check.
pushed it against, I don't think it'll stay there
Uh,
on its own.
You said an intelligence check?
This is what old bombastic asshole used at the party. Belmont
Shit.
the bombastic, where he turned himself into a party ball and was like rolling hamster style on top of everybody.
That's right. Yes. 21.
Yeah, so yes, this can create a sphere that things can't enter or exit, but it is not immovable.
Hmm.
So you push it against, it's gonna pressure.
I was trying to see if
Somebody
maybe like
constantly is holding it there and can be stronger than the ocean pressure.
Ocean
Well,
water.
if it's
I was
if
thinking.
it's cast inside the wall,
Water's
Of the
getting up
ship?
to about your nipples now.
Oh lord. Okay.
I am taking over the deck and giving
Oh,
orders
yeah,
as I
right
did
there.
whenever I was first mate to get the ship to fucking abort and go skyside.
Teddy can
Oh.
control water. Not Teddy. What's his name? Mills can control
Mills.
water and
we
redirect.
can
the
redirect
flow.
the flow for 10 minutes.
Hey, that's all we need.
Wait, does that control water have a size limit on it?
The whole
Let's
ocean.
see. I've got your thing right here.
There's a hole. There's a hole. There's a hole.
Water.
I mean, for reversing the flow of water. Imagine that would be
Up to
made for
100
like a
feet,
river.
on the
Yeah.
side. Magic-
Cubed 100 feet cubed.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of water. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, we're at level
Yeah,
16,
so-
so yeah.
So yeah, you can divert this water from coming in next 10 minutes.
And maybe
Okay.
push it out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's diverting the flow, so it's coming in.
It's
It's gonna
working,
go out.
yeah.
That's how it goes. Like reversing the flow. 10
Please
minutes.
buy us
We
10 minutes of time.
scour the entire deck, try to find Krellick. If we can't, we fucking get out of here. Okay.
All right. Everybody, give me some investigation checks as you try to suss out what happened here and where Krellick might be.
15.
14.
Let me
Everyone has a
15
single
half,
eye.
13 half
with
eyes, yeah.
with Grim. Do you want me to
That's
roll for him, or do you want me to just roll at advantage?
Roll for Grims.
Okay. Make sure,
Um,
because he's
Do we
swimming.
still have our orbs with us?
I have mine.
I do.
Does?
Yeah.
Next,
Shit, maybe it's time to pull those suckers out.
you go to start thinking, you know, what to do. You go sit down in the captain's chair. You start telling everybody, and you're getting back almost immediately after you tell somebody, all right, throws up. We need to go back to the surface. You get back. Systems are down. I'm not getting any readings. It looks like you might be
Sabotage
dead in the
systems.
water.
They disabled. Bad news. Systems are disabled by the. I'm guessing the people that control the systems. So we are dead in the water.
Solid. Anybody got an orb, a dragon orb that can help us out here?
I have a gate spell that can take us anywhere.
Yeah,
can't
but what
save
about the
everyone.
The ship.
I don't care about the ship. I care about
We know
us.
We know you don't care about the ship. We know.
Mills, would your water thing be able to lift the ship to the surface?
No.
It's 100-foot cube. That's a lot of fucking water.
Are the mechs independent power sources? They have
All
life
right.
and blood,
All right.
right? You could just use
Yes.
them to push up
Yeah.
the ship.
All right. I'm gonna try to find an intercom then, since we have
Systems are down.
all of them.
Yeah. That's what
We're
it's
dead in the water.
All right. I'm gonna try to go find the mechs then. I'm gonna try to get to where they are.
Through y'all's investigation checks from in here first.
Yeah, we're still doing shit.
Oh, the elevator
Grim-
worked.
Grim got a 16.
Yeah, it you remember the elevator worked, but as you got to the bottom, the doors had some trouble. opening.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Didn't Nyx take? Oh no, Nyx was already up there. Never
Yeah.
mind, never mind.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, you guys search this floor as Mills is continuing to evacuate the water out of this space that has been pumped into it. Everything is starting to settle back down, soaked and drenched, and you see all of these mannequin-like bodies with these suits on, the same suits for the for the ship, just kind of land back on the ground, and you're not seeing any sign of Krellick. You do count 12 of these mannequin bodies.
Didn't you say there were like 15 before?
That's what we said we saw.
They fucking took him. Fuck.
All right, here. We need to get the ship fixed first, or at least to the surface. You guys keep looking. I'm gonna go find the mech. That's the only hope we have, I think.
As you turn to go towards the elevator, you stumble over one of these bodies, and it grabs your ankle.
I'm immediately stabbing it.
I need everybody to roll initiative.
Fuck! They were playing possum! Playing possum!
Or water was just making them inert.
Oh,
And
damn it!
we're gonna end tonight's session.
Shitballs!
Oh, well, I got a 28.
Unless you want to play longer, but yeah.
I think we're gonna. I think it's better to stop now because if we're gonna start a whole battle, it's gonna take a while. Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got a 28 though. Let me roll for Grim actually.
We'll roll next time.
You said the roll. I just okay.
Yeah, in case we played more.
Yeah.
But
Okay, that's fair.
fuck!
I shouldn't have left
Then
them.
We shouldn't have poked the bear. We
Uh,
shouldn't have poked the bear.
Well, we
Well,
found
actually, we
something.
should've because
Yes, we
who
found
knows what they're
something
fucking doing.
bad.
Yeah, we found something we
And-
weren't supposed to.
But
And
if you hadn't gotten involved, Kralik would have never been in that position in the first place.
and it could have possibly got worse as they infiltrated more of the ship. We don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could only have
Yeah.
gotten worse.
I disagree. There's a saying about letting sleeping dogs lie.
Okay, this isn't a fucking dog. This is a goddamn tiger.
Dogs rule the world.
Yeah.
Is it the gods or is it like
I don't think
the
this is the.
Deckard, Kralik?
We have no
what's his
fucking
name?
clue.
We don't know.
Bayless?
I think we got infiltrated though, or the ship got infiltrated.
Yeah, there's no shit on that. I mean, like they stopped at some port and picked up 15 people last week. What are they fucking stupid? They know Thalos works for the fucking.
Yeah.
Or the Confederate. or
Wait,
the
Yeah.
not
wait, wait,
Confederate,
wait,
but
wait,
the
wait. Hold on.
What?
Federation. That's what I meant. Federation.
What was the chick's sister's name?
Clarissa.
She's the one that hired them.
Yeah.
Well, no, Clarissa's the twin, but
Right.
I don't know the name of the engineer. or
They
the-
got on.
Yeah, on.
She worked with Alondor, I think, the first time.
That's who they
So
said
he would know.
hired these folks.
Or wait, I don't think that the girl and engineer hired them. She just said that she got me a job on the ship or something. She got me on the ship.
That's what.
So it's more of a like, did she just recommend them or
Could also be a face
Like-
stealing thing. Like she could be acting
Yeah.
like she's her sister, her twin,
Yeah.
or whatever, and is actually.
well, because at one
not.
point one of the guys said that he's been there for a week, and so
But wait,
And then
wait,
the
wait.
Other people said
Like a month.
yeah, somebody said a week, somebody said a month. How long's the artificer with your eye
And then
been
we
there?
meant to get that fixed, and now it's
Yeah.
gone. Some
And
shit
now-
has happened.
Yeah.
But for who, we don't know what.
Well, we gotta focus on surviving this first, having the ship survive, and then whatever comes next. Fuck.
Well, thank
My notes
fuck
on
I
that last
didn't
part
use that
are
gate
shitty,
spell.
so.
And we gotta wait 2 weeks for it.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh wait.
Yep.
I'm gone. Shit. Wait a minute. 1, 2. Shit! I'm gone 2 weeks from now.
On the 21st?
Yeah.
Boo.
Boo.
Grace is gonna die.
No!
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I wouldn't let that happen.
Uh-huh.
Well, tune in next week for the Shattered Lands.
Next-
Part
yeah,
2.
next week for Shadowlands.
I was gonna say, is that what we're gonna do?
I was gonna say, what is. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, unless somebody else has something rocketed ready to go, I can throw some more shit at the wall.
I mean, which group, though? Like.
Oh, this would be, it wouldn't be group beta. They got some shit going on. So maybe a new cast of characters. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, do we want to go back to the
Well-
last? The-
Well, we would have to make sure everybody on that group could play, though, and I don't think they could on Mondays.
No. But that's the thing. It would be a whole different group.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not alpha or beta.
Kayleen just asked if we wanted to go back to the other groups.
Which would be
One of the.
Teddy, John,
Goober and Teddy and John.
Yeah, there's
And-
something.
Yes.
going
Deidre
on
and
with
Deidre.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, they've got some stuff going on plot-wise.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that story was meant to end there for now.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Um,
We'll figure it
so-
out. We'll be here Monday, folks. We just don't know what we'll be doing.
That's fair.
But we got a week, so. Yeah.
But, you know,
Good-
my
good.
brain needs that long to come up with a character. I don't just have characters.
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna
in the
say,
back pocket. So like,
Good reintro though. Exciting
yeah,
stuff.
That was
Yeah.
solid. That was solid.
Yeah. Couldn't just let us have a
Yeah,
nice, easy
okay.
intro again, could you?
No,
I
the
mean-
fuck?
I was
No.
joking. Yeah, I know.
That was us!
That was
We
all
poked the
y'all's
fucking
decisions.
bear!
It was
We did
there
not have to
regardless, okay?
investigate.
Would you rather have it happen like this or them ambush us?
I would not rather either way. I'd rather root out the fucking like the shitheads who are in the bottom. I'm good with this, but it's just shitty it had to happen like this.
I don't think there was any good way to happen. Anyway, we'll be here again next week.
I,
Yeah, I
Oh.
feel like jumping back into this.
yeah,
It's been
2
a while
weeks of
since I've
suspense
been
with
able to-
this.
That was an
been able to
exciting
play.
way to get back into
Yeah.
it. Now we gotta wait.
Not used to having this many options as a character again.
I can't remember what
Yeah.
I do now.
None of our characters that we've been playing for the last 2 months are even half the levels that we are right now.
And even
Ah.
now, like, I think my brain is in lower level mode, so also
Yeah.
I feel like I can't do shit. Because I'm going from casters to barbarian.
Yep.
Well,
Ah,
until next week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Time to
Later.
See where Krillin.
That was fun.
yeah, where
Where
Krellick's
Krellick
at.
is.
I'm worried.
I shouldn't have left him. Fuck. He made me though.
Made you?
He shoved me.
He shoved him.
He
in the
shoved
shaft,
me.
Yeah.
You
What am I gonna outpower a Lachey?
Especially
a
when you're
death
caught
curse.
unaware.
Yeah.
has a death curse.
We'll figure it.
Without
We'll
the suit, he's like
figure it out.
killed. Yeah,
Hmm.
we'll figure it out.
Well, until next time.
Hopefully the mechs can do something.
It's our only hope, I think. If we can get out of here to let them know. All right.
Wait a minute.
Well-
I just had an idea.
Uh-oh.
What?
He said go to the top deck, right?
Yeah, he probably. I know he planned for this. He
What
wanted this to
if-
happen.
What if you were supposed to say top deck in the elevator? Because that takes you to a different level.
I mean, we gotta get to the elevator either way.
I mean, are you thinking in the logic of like how IT took us to a different deck
Yeah.
instead of the actual IT deck?
Yeah. He said go to the top deck. So what if top deck takes you to either some hidden deck somewhere else or
Well,
not
if he had
necessarily
known
the bridge?
that, he wouldn't have like thought Cade was fucking bullshitting and being like,
No, but
Ken
as in
Platinum.
like as in he was saying go to the top deck. That's the in case of emergency location where something would have been there. I don't know. That was just I don't know. Random thought.
Yeah, what's the
I
deck
don't
with the
think-
escape pods on it?
That's the.
Em- Emergency?
No, it's the same one that you worked on, Kate. It's the same.
Oh yeah, the
Bay
well the
military
bay.
level.
The
Yeah,
bay.
And how many floors down is that from the top deck?
So that floor is currently 3 floors above you.
Oh, above. Okay, got it. Gotcha. Gate spell it is.
Oh no, sorry.
I was gonna say,
Where
isn't
Nyx is it's 5 decks below Nyx.
Okay.
And from everyone
Yeah.
else, 3 decks
Yeah.
above. Yeah, so
okay.
I don't think Krellick was planning for the fact that they could shut down all the systems. So,
Probably not. No. That's a solid point. Solid point.
We'll figure it out. We got 2 weeks.
too ingrained.
Yeah.
Lots to think about. Fucking crazy ass cliffhanger. Ah!